Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Island Yap video. Let's get started with Isabel's morning message here. Hello, Isabel. Right now on Cosmic Rush, it's 7:15 in the morning, Monday, December 8th. For today's announcements, yes, we have a new friend on our island. Let's give a big Cosmic Rush welcome to Walker. Welcome, Walker, on the island. This is exciting. This is going to play into our Island Yap topic for today, and that is dreamy villagers and what makes your dreamy yours and no one else's. So let's get started. That's correct. Walker has moved in on Cosmic Rush. Olaf, thankfully, asked to move out on Friday. I did a very short villager hunt on Sunday yesterday. I wasn't expecting to pick him up when I did. I honestly wanted to get another smug villager. But yes, let's get started, guys. Hopefully you have either your Switch out to play along with me and do your dailies, or I'm up on your second monitor content or TV and you're just working away while you listen to me yap. So let's see what is going on. We have some Nook Miles achievements here. We did it! Active island resident. We've been here for how many days? 300 days. Excellent. Wow, okay. Yes, we started back last year in July, and now we're here of 2025 in December. So for today's topic, I wanted to talk about dreamy villagers. Is Walker my dreamy villager? I'm not sure, but I do love him, and I kind of wanted to talk about what makes our dreamy villagers ours. The pretty privilege I see in this community regarding the villagers is understandably, expected. I get why people love the cute looking villagers. They're absolutely adorable, but there are players out there, including myself, that do love the silly, ugly little guys. I don't know, there's a certain charm about them that makes them appealing, and I feel there are certain aspects of why we like villagers beyond their cuteness. And we all know that the villagers have come in, I believe, 6 personality types. So we're not strictly picking villagers based off of their personality, although certain personalities I feel their dialogue is much more appealing than other personality types. I think the lazy and normal personality types have, for me at least, the more appealing dialogue options. I do love the cranky, and I do love the snooties. The snooties are just so posh, so elegant. I love them as well. But I think why we like certain villagers are beyond how they look. I think I mentioned this in my last Yap video about Forever Islands, and thank you guys so much for all of the discourse and comments on that video. I really enjoy discussing topics such as that, and of course I read all of the comments, and I appreciate everyone's input and their thoughts on what makes a Forever Island forever for you as a player. But in that video, I also talked about what kind of theme you could explore for your Forever Island, and I talk about how villagers can represent aspects of your personality and what you like. And I feel we gravitate towards dreamies with that in mind, I think. So for myself, most of the villagers I have on the island or that I really love remind me of something else that I'm familiar with or that I'm really interested in. Let me bury the 10K. I apologize again for going in and out of the topic as I do my dailies. All right, let's look at my map really quickly. Let's take a look at the villagers. So I feel like who I have on my island, there's something more than them being cute. Some of them are just cuties in general, and I have like less connection to them, and I'm okay with them leaving. But let's go through the list. We have Meringue, and I do really like her. I was very lucky to get her as one of my first like 3 villagers at the beginning of the game. She is a persona of strawberry shortcake. I love desserts, strawberry shortcake in particular, yes. And although I do love her, she, you know, she's okay to leave the island because I think she's been on the island for quite a while, but she is so great, I think. Filbert is definitely one of those villagers who just checks off the cute box for me. Aside from that, there's nothing in particular about Filbert that I love or gravitate towards, but he is a cutie. I did mention Claudia is my Lisa Frank villager. Grew up in the 90s, loved getting, you know, the Lisa Frank art, not art supplies, school supplies, and just her hot pink color, the neon blue coloring. She reminds me so much of that aesthetic, so I definitely love her. Lobo actually reminds me of, if you've ever come across those dog agility videos on YouTube, there is this one husky named Lobo who kind of, you know, did his own thing during the agility run, and he was so funny, and I love him so much, and Lobo reminds me of him, so that's why I think I really love Lobo. Kiki, self-explanatory. Kiki's delivery service. Black Cat, awesome. Walker, who is our newest villager on Cosmic Rush. I call him the Snoopy of Animal Crossing. His black and white coloring reminds me so much of Snoopy, which I adore as a character. So Walker, when I saw him, my whole goal of finding a smug villager went out the door. So Walker is on the island for the foreseeable future. Tank, no real attachments to him. I just needed a jock villager, so we'll see who fills the space, but Tank is here. So far, it's been kind of a bust because every time I visit him, he's not working on a DIY, and so I'm a little disappointed in Tank at the moment. Tabby, I think I've watched a couple of creators. I think Angry Coconut kind of Tabby reminded him of Cat Bus from My Neighbor Totoro. I totally see that. I think maybe Kato as well. I'm not too sure. Somewhat liken Tabby to a jack-o'-lantern, and I totally see it. And after that, like the Halloween, the My Neighbor Totoro reference, Tabby is definitely a dreamy of mine. Those interests, those references made me fall in love with Tabby. Canberra, don't have any strong feelings toward her. I have to definitely check out the other sisterly type villagers. I do really like her look though, but no strong attachments to Canberra. I say Canberra, I think the right pronunciations, Canberra. And Sasha, I love Sasha. He kind of just reminds me of those like Ikemen, just like standard cutie villagers. So I love Sasha for that reason, and his coloring is great. I think liking a villager based off of their coloring, your favorite color, is a valid reason to like a villager. Even though it's based on looks, if it's your favorite color, that's awesome. So those are a lot of the villagers I have on my island. There is something about them that I really love and that remind me of something else that I really enjoy. So I want to know what your dreamy says about you. What is it about your dreamy that you love? Because there are some players that like villagers because they have stupid names, they have a stupid face, and it brings them joy. And those reasons is amazing. I think as far as like quote unquote ugly villagers, I don't know if I'm probably contrarian for this, but I do like Graham and Rodney. I think Graham is just a cute little guy in general. I don't know. He seems silly to me as far as his entire look. So would love to have Graham at some point. Rodney, I love his like sleepy face. I don't know, his sleepy eyes, his lazy eyes just look great to me. Oh yes, here I've started reworking the Central Park area. I don't know if I love it. I wanted to basically use this area to create snowboys. And I really love the fountain item because, as you know, every hour the fountain like shoots up, and I love that detail of the item. So I kind of wanted to give a focal point to it, but I don't know if this is the best space to do it because I don't know if there's room to make snowboys here. We'll have to see once snow like stays on the island, see where the snowballs spawn, and I'll have to figure out where I can rework certain areas so I can get snowboys. I'm looking forward to that task in the wintertime. But anyways, so those so Graham and Ronnie, they've been repeatedly shunned from the community. Or at least what I've seen. But yes, I've seen, I don't know, there's an appeal to them, a charm to them that I actually really like. So I wouldn't be mad. And those two are smug villagers, so I wouldn't mind leaning into the uggos of those two guys. Actually, Graham is not ugly. He's just silly looking, I think. I'm trying to think if there are any other... Could this be a red rose that I need? Okay. As far as like other quote-unquote ugly villagers, I've seen what is it? Lil Simsy, she's been playing Animal Crossing, her series I've been enjoyed watching. Wart Jr. is one of her favorite villagers, and I see the appeal of Wart Jr. He also has a great look to him. And I love that she loves Camera Frog as well because of his name. She thinks it's so stupid. So I love seeing other players love the unloved villagers in the game. It's very heartwarming to see. I think in my New Leaf town tour video, someone commented on how they loved how I loved Rocco. I do love Rocco. Whenever I see him on villager hunts, I get this nostalgia feeling whenever I see him. It's like, Rocco, you're here. And I think that's another reason why certain people or players enjoy characters, is the nostalgia of having their villagers from New Leaf or from previous games, and wanting them on their islands as well. Mitzi, okay, what do you got here, Mitzi? Natural garden table. I think I have that. Okay. So there's also definitely a nostalgic factor with players who have played previous games. I think I have an affinity for Chatter as well, because I've had him on my New Leaf Island and would be happy to get him on my New Horizons Island as well. Would love to see him. Yeah. So there are so many different reasons. There's also like famous villagers. Like having Bob on my island, when I saw him, is like I have to like have him on the island, even though it was very temporary. Kind of sad that I didn't get his villager photo from him before he left, but there's always next time. One of the sad things about villagers moving in and off your island is that when they move off your island and when you see them again, they don't remember who you are. It's so sad. I think when I had Sly on my island in the beginning and going on villager hunts and seeing Sly again and him like introducing himself, like we haven't been but besties on the on the island previously, it was like, oh, this is sad. So would love in a future Animal Crossing game that, you know, they remember you, or there's like some sort of way to have villagers remember who you are, kind of. It just makes the game play more personal, I think. Alright. I think it is early in the morning. I think we should have a coffee, our morning coffee with Brewster. Kiki's here too. Kiki. So yeah, I feel like as far as like quote unquote famous villagers, Bob is definitely one. Marshall is another. Raymond. I feel like he's now, is he overrated, underrated, appropriately rated? I don't know. I think he's still, whenever I would see him, I haven't seen him on a villager hunt yet, but if I do see him, I kind of get starstruck about seeing certain villagers. Like, hey, you're the villager everyone's been looking for, and it's pretty funny how certain feelings and emotions are elicited by like seeing certain villagers. It's pretty funny. I'm trying to think. Let me know in the comments below who you think are quote-unquote famous villagers in the game, who you get starstruck whenever you see them on the island. Not on the island, during during villager hunts. There are definitely moments where I do get starstruck. Okay. Let's put everything away. I was like pretty much working on this build yesterday and I have so many random stuff in my pockets that I should put away. This is going to be a long work in progress because I can't tell whether this is my style or not. It feels a little too put together / posh. And I do love a more kind of lived in look, so. Right. Spino! Oh, you guys. You guys! Come with me. Mr. Spino Dino is complete! I'm very happy. It looks like he's eating that apple. I also got a toy dog that kind of reminds me of my dog Max, who's this channel is named after. He's like playing with Mr. Spino Dino, and it's perfect. He's perfect. They're perfect. So my hunt for the Spino tail is complete. Yay. Okay, let's change outfits as well. Alright, okay, we gotta do the classic signature red bow. And, do we have a one? Have any blue shoes? Ooh, the red bottoms do not red bottoms, green. Could it work? Okay, you know what? Yes. Okay, let's do that. Oh my gosh, Meringue. Someone gave her this like bib baby top. It's horrible. Okay. It's funny seeing your villagers just wear just the craziest thing. I would love to give them makeovers, aka just give them nice clothes. I should really prioritize that. I feel there are some like quote-unquote ugly villagers you can give makeovers for. I feel like the clothing they are given or that they start off with adds to why they look the way they look. And I feel if you just gave them the right outfit, they'll probably level up in some way. Meringue is checking herself out, feeling herself. Yes, Meringue. That is pretty cute. Okay. Ooh, this is probably the highest you could get from a balloon. 30,000 bells. Okay, let's put more things away. think that's all. I've put a lot of the items I was working with on the beach here. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be putting, oh, fossils. Some of my other items that I had in the park before here, like the chess table or the go seating area. Great again. It was snowing yesterday, so there's so many gyroids. As far as other villagers, one thing I discovered and so happy to find out is how useful they can be. I've had 2 instances where Filbert and Sasha mailed me 2 pieces of artwork that were actually genuine. I don't know if villagers would ever send you artwork that's fake, but they contributed to the art museum, which I was not expecting at all. That's probably the most any villager has contributed to the island ever. I know we're expected to like do the heavy lifting with paying for infrastructure, with bridges and staircases, but to see 2 of my villagers contribute to the museum when I struggle so hard to is so helpful. So I'm excited for more villagers to mail me genuine art. I think that's probably the most help I've seen, like I've said. So let me know if you've had that on your island yet. I feel like if you play long enough, you're obviously gonna get them to help you with the art museum, but dang, I was super surprised and happy to find that out. As far as like villager interactions, everyone for the most part has been pretty cordial. I was thinking there isn't that much drama on my island that I've seen playing since last year, except yesterday. I think Sasha kind of gave Tabby an offhanded comment about being a pop star, and I saw her so angry, and it kind of hurt me to see 2 of my favorite villagers or at least Tabby upset with Sasha. It was so sad to see. I couldn't find Sasha everywhere. I think I missed the conversation whenever that happened, but yeah, I saw Sasha just totally Tabby totally upset, and yeah. But for the most part, everyone has been pretty chill with each other. Meringue is pretty chill with everyone. Same with Kiki. So not much drama on the island that I've observed. Other villagers that I kind of also have an affinity for are villagers who have a certain look and that look kind of inherently has a backstory or a lore to their character. For instance, I think his name is Rizzo the Rat. He has a very sneaky look to him with his bandana over his face, his like little sack. He looks like a little thief in the night. So, and Beardo, some have likened him to like a detective of Animal Crossing, which is really cool. Cobb as well. He has this like mad scientist look to him, which is really cool as well. So villagers who I feel have a look that inherently gives them their own backstory or lore, I really love. I don't know if there's any villagers like that for you. Meringue, I don't want to go to your house. We also have to say hi to Walker. We haven't greeted him yet. Okay, let me move this and this. This might be the red rose I need to either clone to make a blue rose. Okay, let's plant that. Another villager I inherently like create some sort of story or backstory in my mind is Renee the Rhino, and her little like Sailor Moon sailor outfit. She kind of reminds me of Lita a little bit from Sailor Moon. I kind of think of a misunderstood delinquent girl who's actually a softie at heart. So that's what whenever I see Renee, I think of that kind of character. So there are just certain aspects of a villager that remind you of something else that you actually really love. Oh, don't invite me to your house. Oh, cat grass. I wasn't. Aww. Okay, Meringue. Oh my gosh, you're a sweetie. Okay. These guys, so the red rose and yellow rose should breed, well, they'll breed different kinds of flowers, but what we're looking for is a red rose, and that red rose, when bred with another red rose from this combination, should give us a chance to breed a blue rose, I think. So I'll keep my eye out on that. I've also seen discourse online about how people wanting tips and tricks on how to get photos of the villagers, and there were some new players or players new to the game who didn't quite understand why it's a big deal, and seeing the conversation about wanting photos of villagers, and once they receive it, they're cool to let them go and find another villager, which I totally get. It's basically an achievement when you max out the friendship of that villager. And I'd like to know if you are the same. Once you get a villager's photo, even if it's a dreamy, I don't think if it's a dreamy you would let them go. But I've definitely haven't been super strict about letting villagers go if I haven't gotten their photo. Walker's home is pretty cute. I wasn't expecting this color palette actually. Walker! I've had Walker, did I mention? I've had him on my New Leaf Island as well, so this is kind of nostalgic. I'm really excited to live on Cosmic Rush. I want to play with everybody, but first I gotta get unpacked. Welcome to Cosmic Rush, Walker. Yeah, he totally reminds me of Snoopy. And Snoopy is just such a great character in general. Photo. Okay. Let us take a quick photo. Walker is doing his own thing. Okay. I'll leave it to you, Walker, to get settled, to get situated. It was nice seeing you. Welcome to Cosmic Rush. Let's be friends forever. Okay. Alright. I haven't really seen his house before either. So he has kind of a similar colorway to himself. Black and white. Very posh. Alright, let's continue cleaning the island. Oh my goodness. Okay, buried it again. So I'm curious as to know how, if you're a collector of villager photos, so it doesn't matter which villager you have on your island, you will collect their photo anyways. Personally, I don't care if I get photos of villagers I don't really care for. I'm really hoping, I think Claudia is the only villager I don't have a photo for that I would really love a photo of. So far, all of my dreamies. Oh, and Tabby. I don't think, I would definitely deny Tabby if she asked to go. I think the only villagers on my island I'm okay to let go is Meringue, Filbert, because I've had them the longest and I do have both of their photos. Canberra can go. I do love her. She was one of my dreamies as far as sisterly villagers, but I do really like Hazel as well. I would love, I've never had Hazel on my island, so if I were to have another sisterly villager, Hazel is would be next on the list. Who else? I think that's it. So there's 3 villagers I'm pretty cool to part with. Yes. Oh, and Tank as well. I totally forgot about Tank, which is kind of sad because he doesn't register for me. I'm trying to think if I have any Jock villagers. I do like jocks. I don't know if I have a particular dreamy from that personality type though. Oh. Right. As far as like species, like like this different animals on the island, I'm not super strict about like having different species on my island. It'd be kind of nice, but definitely not super strict about that. My preference is to have all personality types on my island. At the moment, I have more lazy villagers and normal at the moment. And I think if I were to... Because I think we have 2 extra villagers since we have 10 total villagers we can have. Are there 8 personality types? Because I feel like we can have 2 other villagers of the same personality type, so I think we might have 8. There's normal, smug, snooty, lazy, jock, sisterly, 6. What am I missing? What am I missing? But yes, I think my least favorite personality type is, unfortunately, the peppy villagers. Their dialogue is just way too contemporary, too trendy. Yeah. I think that's one of my gripes about the dialogue in the game is CJ in particular. His dialogue is just so trendy, I cringe. It's like, this is too much. Yes, I do. The classic wooden plank sign is classic. I feel if I used custom codes, I would want to make them myself. I haven't really tried or attempted because they just seem so difficult with just the Joy-Con controllers. But yes. Okay, maybe I should just put all of these items in my storage for now. I'm trying to figure out bench placement, and if I want to... This space I know I want for snowboys, but undecorated, it seems so empty. Put all of these items away. I'll figure out what to do with these later. And Tabby's thinking, do you have stuff to give me, Tabby? A denim cap. How much? Are you gonna rip me off again? Okay, fine. This girl, she's hustling. You will. I know you will, Tabby. I think I have this. Maybe in a different colorway. Nook's Cranny is now open. Okay, let's go see what Timmy and Tommy have for today. I haven't played Toy Day, I think, since having Animal Crossing. Definitely since restarting, and you know what? I'm pretty sure... No, I'll take that back. I'm pretty sure I played Toy Day at one point. The past 5 years I've done it, but it's been a while. It's been a while. So I can't quite recall what buying the toys, how that plays into Toy Day. So I've been stockpiling. And a bunch of stuff that I don't really like. Or I have variations of. Actually, I don't have this, but I don't really see myself using it on the island. Like I mentioned, I feel like most of my dailies is cleaning up the flowers, and I'm totally okay with that. I love cleaning. It makes you feel productive without putting that much effort into the actual task of cleaning. No, my shovel. It's okay, we can make a new one. As far as other villagers, I kind of have my eye on that I've never had on an island before, but I think their look has grown on me, is Mo. Mo and Tom, actually. I think they're both blue. Their eyes are like very striking. I don't know why, but anyone who has a very strong appearance, to some extent, really intrigued me, that's for sure. Another villager I've had on my island that I really liked was Hans. He reminded me of a Yeti. So I placed him on like a quote-unquote mountain on the island, and he had like a little ski resort. So definitely there are villagers that have a particular look, and you just want to lean into their character and what they look like. So I've seen I think it's Casey Crossing. I watched his island tour, and he decorated Gigi's house. I think it's Gigi, who has a very like witchy vibe to her. Kind of like a witchy den, or like a little witchy cottage for her, with like the witch's cauldron and all of these like glowing moss shells. It was a really cool way to decorate and lean into her look and personality. So I think villagers who have that particular, who just inherently gives a give a particular look or story, it's very easy to lean into that and decorate their home accordingly. Also, speaking of villager homes, there are certain villagers who have amazing homes, and you can tell the type of personality based off of their decor. Like I mentioned in my island tour video, I think Tabby was in my island tour, or maybe morning routine. Anyways, Tabby's home is awesome. I think I relate to her sense of, I don't know, style per se, but her interests is like she has a TV, she has her manga library wall and her stack of books, and it's very eclectic of mismatched items and decor in her home. So another reason to love Tabby. I'm trying to think who else has a very strong design style, or you could really tell what kind of villager they are or personality based off of their decor. And it's not just themed to kind of what they look like. Because I feel like Audie, she's a very tropical looking villager with her colorway and her dress, and obviously her inside decor kind of matches that beachy theme. But I feel that's not quite enough. I feel like there must be, I guess being into like the beach and the tropics is a thing, but it feels like her home just matches her look rather than her personality, I should say. A suit of lights. Oh my gosh, Olaf. Olaf has come back in unexpected ways. Okay. But yes, I feel like there are villagers that that you choose to match your certain aesthetic or core of your island. So there are definitely certain villagers that match like the cottage core look or the kid core style. But putting that aside, if you were to choose villagers not based from aesthetic or to match your island, which villagers would you say kind of match your personality or interests? Playing sign, because I think what draws me to Animal Crossing the most compared to other cozy farming life sim games are the villagers. The villagers are what make this game, I think. And because of their different character designs, there is something for everyone to gravitate and attach themselves to. And I know Pokopia is coming out, and I'm gonna be watching. I thought I was gonna jump into that game as it releases, but I think I will hold off until and see how others enjoy the game and kind of explore the mechanics of the game, because it's very akin to Animal Crossing. But if Pokopia were like a one-to-one kind of game to Animal Crossing, I think I would still lean or choose Animal Crossing just because of the villagers and the inherent style of the game, how the game looks itself. I just can't get enough of how these little guys look. I know there's been a resurgence of and love for the little guys, and Animal Crossing villagers are the epitome of what makes a little guy so loved. And that's why I love playing this game. One of the major reasons I love playing it is because of the villagers. So anyways, guys, I think we're gonna call it a Yap sesh. Hope you guys had a very productive island. Let us get situated here. Hopefully you guys had a good, productive island daily routine today, or did some productive work or cleaning in the background. I really wanted to talk about this topic because I love the discourse on seeing how people feel about their starting villagers, talk about their dreamy villagers, and I think there's more to choosing villagers than just how cute they look, because a lot of them are cuties, but I think there is some unintentional bias towards certain villagers because they remind us of things like our pets. As well, another big thing is we love villagers that remind us of our loved ones, our pets, and things like that. So it's always cool to talk about why we love these little guys and the reasoning behind it. So I wanted to chat about that. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, a great week. We're almost to Christmas. We're almost to winter, official winter season in the game. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Bye.